I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, weekly chart. Everybody's talking about, is this the bottom? Is this a Bitcoin 12-hour chart? You have this rising broadening wedge broke to the downside. Now the price action's been consolidating in this range. Right, it has been kind of boring. I mean, there's some possible bullish divergence that would give hints of a break to the upside. But right now, I'm just really waiting on it. So the way trading works for me is it's kind of like riding in a car with a friend. Like you're going down the street, and you don't know exactly where you're going. But like right before you get to the street, you're going to see it, and you're going to be like, here, turn here. Sometimes the friends can be like, well, you told me too late. You told me too late. I didn't. And it happens that fast. Like sometimes you get the signals at the last minute. And that's what we're waiting. I'm just waiting for a little bit more information. Part of pattern trading and trading this market is you're waiting for this market structure to get printed, right? And so the question is this a falling wedge, 68% chance it breaks to the upside? Well, it would be confirmed with volume confirmation, right? And I want to buy into strength. Don't worry, we're going to make a ton of money in this market. You can't hold downtrends, though. Definitely not major downtrends. I mean, on a 12-hour chart, if you hold these downtrends, like that is not profitable to me. I just can't do it. So I decided, years ago that, hey, I'm going to buy into strength. I'm going to take profits on the way up, and I'm not going to deal with a bunch of downside. And that's my strategy. That's what works for me. That's what keeps me happy, right? You have to have a strategy that works for you and you're happy about it. So what's happening with Bitcoin right here? So this is a 2-hour chart. So we're zoomed in right here. This little price action looks like this on the 12-hour chart. So we zoomed in to try to get a little glimpse of the possibles. Okay, so if this is a falling wedge, then 68% chance it breaks higher. We wait for that breakout, right? Wait for that breakout. Some people are saying, hey, this is a descending triangle where the prices come down here and hit this low, and then the signal we're waiting for here would be a rejection, possibly from this area or from this area, and then it coming back down here, right, would give that descending triangle more validity. Okay, so I also had this thought, if you draw this trend line here, you've got your shoulder, head, shoulders, right? And this is a bearish retest. And so, there's going to be caution ideas if the bulls get rejected right here at 49,000. I mean, this thing breaks out higher, could see, 52,000, 53,000. I want to see a little bit more out of Bitcoin. We got some news coming tomorrow. I'm going to talk to you that it's coming from the Feds, and traditional markets are going to be affected, crypto potentially as well. So we're going to talk about that in a second. So this is Bitcoin 15-minute chart, just the same thing we were talking about. So I mean, it's really this simple. If this level doesn't hold 46,400, you're looking at 44,000, 42,000 potentially. Okay, so just imagine this is a bearish triangle. Broke to the downside. Is this a bearish retest? If the price action doesn't break back in there and you get this move to the downside, then you got to be cautionary, right? The big test is 53,000, but we're not there yet. I don't want to talk about it yet. It's all about to happen. Critical move for Bitcoin. I think we see some market madness tomorrow. Let's see. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group, and you guys have to know, I don't need to do this financially. I just do it because I love it. I do it because of you guys. You guys made all this possible, and I'm very thankful and grateful for the opportunity to do this on a daily basis. I love this, seeing you guys succeed. So in the trading group today, I posted, "I'll change your life if you put some work in." You got to have a 4-year plan in this market. If I can do this, I'm average Joe Crypto. I am the most average Joe Crypto there is. Learn the hard way on all this stuff. Everything I talk to you guys about and teach you guys, I learned the hard way. I got my teeth kicked in many, many times to figure this out, right? To get to 8-figure portfolio, right? We're creating millionaires. We're taking people out of the workforce. The 95 workforce, we're getting you out of that. We're here for life-changing money, not 10% quick profits. You guys make this possible. Thank you. This young lady, she said, some of my profits paid for a vacation to the Dominican Republic and a nice down payment on a new truck for our daughter when she graduated high school. So impressed what she learned in the group. Can't thank you enough. She'd never traded before. Right now, if you sign up, it's 60% off. 6 months or 12 months, I will help you make a ton of money in this market. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorev.net. It pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorev.net. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Real quick, pay attention. This is important. So traditional markets got hit hard today. They're worried about the hawkish Fed, they stated. So 1900 hours, the Fed will deliver their monetary policy statement for the month. So this is a huge news event, probably one of the most important fundamental analysis drivers this year. The outcome of this will affect global markets and obviously crypto markets as well. The idea is there's a lot of institutions investing in crypto now. So world news, the Fed monetary policy affects traditional markets, S&P 500, and it affects Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So we're seeing like there's some uncertainty. Like a lot of times the market's real good at pricing this stuff in early, right? You had the drop today out of the SPX. So if you look at the S&P 5, and I'm not super excited about this at all, right? You have your high, your low. Okay, this is a lower high. That means, this is a downtrend. You're starting a downtrend here, right? This is caution, right? This thing takes a miracle for this thing to break out, put in a higher high, and it would be based on some super bullish Fed news. And they just keep printing money, right? They just keep printing money, and inflation is going crazy. Like if you had a couple $1 million in the bank account, because of inflation, like you're losing. If you had, let's say you had $3 million in the bank, right? You probably lost $200,000 just by holding it in cash in a year and a half. Like that's how this inflation, they just keep printing money, right? And then the dollar is going up against a lot of the world currencies. Let me show you this chart. This is the DXY. Look, the dollar right here, this is a dollar. Bitcoin was $5,000. The dollar got completely wrecked and Bitcoin ran up to 58,000. Now, Bitcoin, I was at 58,000 and Bitcoin's getting completely wrecked because the dollar is stronger. Well, Chris, how is the dollar stronger? How they keep printing it? The dollar is stronger against the basket of other fiat currencies. So even though the dollar is weak and being devalued, it's still stronger than most of the other fiat in the world, or gaining strength against most of the fiat in the world. And so at some point you're going to get the great financial reset and everything's going to come crumbling down because they can't, you got inflation going through the roof. You have low-level employees getting paid more and more money. So all the businesses have to raise their prices, right? They have to raise the prices. They have to charge more. So the cost of goods is going up. Oil's through the roof in the United States. Entry-level employees, like they're making more money, but it's not even keeping up with the price of inflation, right? So one thing about having a bunch of money, one thing that I've learned about wealth is that you can't sit in cash because otherwise, your cash is going to be devalued. So you have to be in something that is outpacing the inflation, right? The devaluation of the dollar. Like you have to outpace inflation. Otherwise, you're losing money holding a bunch of cash while inflation occurs, right? So the Fed, that decision comes out tomorrow, or they're going to talk about it. And I think we see a move based on this idea. So let's see what happens. If you guys go over to TikTok, follow me, cryptobitcoinchris. On Twitter right now, if you go to TikTok, and you follow me on TikTok, you take a screenshot. I'm doing a $200 giveaway. I do these giveaways all the time on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter too, cryptobtc_Chris. Do $200 giveaway if you follow me on TikTok. I post these videos, quick short videos on TikTok. It's easy to get out, right? A couple minutes long, and I can get them out real quick. YouTube is, a couple hour process. So I'm gonna do this giveaway shortly after this video in a couple hours. So awesome. I appreciate you guys following me on all the platforms. Banging. So yeah, I'll just post like these quick, like 1 or 2 minute videos. I'm gonna do more of them. If I get more followers over there and I get a good response, I'm gonna do more of them. Keep you guys updated as best I can. Bitcoin dominance. We talked exactly about all of this, right? We said that when Bitcoin dominance bounces and this breaks out, this is a timer for a Bitcoin move. And more importantly, Ethereum gets wrecked. if this breaks out and continues higher, Ethereum is this blue line. Ethereum is going to get wrecked. The question is, this resistance going to hold, and you come down here and you get some type of double bottom. And you just don't want to see Bitcoin dominance. If you're an altcoin holder, you don't want to see Bitcoin dominance trending higher, right? Altcoins bleed when this trends higher. This thing breaks lower, altcoin season. The most important thing about this market is you have to be able to follow the money flow. And all these ideas, if you're new and you're watching this channel for the first time and this is foreign, don't worry. For me, it was foreign too. But you can do this. If I can do it, you guys can do this for sure. This is Ethereum. So alert. This thing lost this key level, right? Lost this key level. If this is a bearish retest, you could see some downside. $3,600, $3,300, $3,000, $2,600 Ethereum. So again, this would mean potentially some type of drop out of Bitcoin and much lower prices for Ethereum. So I mean, you need the bulls to show up and break out to the upside of this falling wedge. But I mean, Ethereum's been in this channel, and it lost its critical support, you know. So I mean, it's tough. Like, I'm super cash heavy, and I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to give me some signs of strength. I want to buy into strength. We want to buy into strength. It's so much easier to buy into strength instead of trying to catch the bottom. Is this the bottom? Imagine the 12-hour chart. Like, imagine if you're buying the dips. Okay, here's the dip. I'm buying the dip. I'm buying the dip. Buying the dip. Whoa, I'm buying the dip. Like, you're in losses all over here. Buying the dip. Okay, now, like, Bitcoin has to make it all the way back up here just for you to break even on these trades right here. So what I do different is you have this falling wedge right here. After the breakout, right? After the breakout, you're buying into strength. You have this double bottom with bullish divergence, right? You're buying into strength. Like, if you were buying these dips, this is an uptrend. Buy this dip. You buy this dip. You buy this dip. You buy this dip, right? Still trending higher than you falling wedge. Every move higher, you're in profits from these earlier buys. So again, buying dips, it's tough. Like, there's going to be a point where bear market happens, and you'll see more downside than you do upside. And buying the dip does not work in a bear market. It's like the content that I provide on a daily basis. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.